Welcome in everyone, James here, and I am incredibly excited to be sharing with you the news that there will be a brand new event. It is called Unbound Realm and it should be starting on the 7th of November. Now, I have all of the information you're going to need for the portal, the enemies in the portal, the roaming monster, the guild boss, and as ever I have got an exclusive first look at all of the skins that will be featured in this event. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the portal, because this one, it's an interesting one, and the best thing about it is none of the enemies transform, so you don't have to mess about with a low level weapon and do all the kind of stuff that we have to do in order to let them transform and maximize the points. You don't have to do any of that. None of the enemies transform. Now, the types of the enemies in there are Golem and Goblin. The Goblin enemies are just add enemies from Astaland. They're not really strong, they're not really going to do much in there. But the main enemies, the Golem enemies, these ones are quite interesting, and that is because this event, this portal, revolves around status effects. Now, the easiest way for me to explain these enemies to you is that there are three types of golems. There are elemental golems, there is a lightning one, a fire one, and an ice one. Now, each one of these golems has a permanent buff and their skill will inflict the opposite debuff. So the lightning one has focus and will inflict unfocus with his skill. The fire one has fury and will inflict weaken with his skill, and the ice one has protect and will inflict expose with his skill. And then there is the portal boss. She is called Lady Vol, and her party trick is that her power is strong versus unfocus, expose and weaken. So all the enemies will put these debuffs on you, and then the portal boss's power will be strong versus all of those debuffs. So it might be quite dangerous. I haven't played it and I don't know what the numbers are at level 70, so we will just have to see how it goes, but I will be covering it in a video once it does actually come out and the portal does open. And then there is this guy here. He is called Apprentice Kano, and he is the roaming monster. Now, his skill will heal all of his allies and give them haste as well, which can be quite dangerous. There are some roaming monsters that already do this. The archers, they already do this, and it does make the enemies quite dangerous, especially if you have the Atlantica one, could be quite dangerous. But obviously I don't know how it's going to scale, and I don't know what he will look like at level 70, but again, I'll be covering it in a video when it comes out. And next up we have the guild boss. It is called Chaos Essence and it is Golem type. So if you are wanting to go for high scores and you have either a mage or a rogue side build, or even your main build, then you'll want to use Balendu for mage or Weifeng for rogue, and you should be able to post pretty decent scores. Being Golem type, I'm expecting this one to have some seriously high scores on it by the end of this event, but we will see what happens, and again I will be covering it when it comes out in a video. And now moving on to the skins, this event is going to have two skins, so one of them will be on the pass and one of them will be a premium skin. Now, the past few events have only had one skin, so we're going back to two with this one, and this is what the premium skin looks like. It is called Carnunos's Raiment and it has a matching gauntlet. Now, these premium skins, the premium skin itself will be in a deal, and then the gauntlet will pop up in another deal. And you can see from this picture, because I've only got the concept art, you can see that it is electrified. That will all be animated, and I'm expecting it to look incredibly cool in the game. And then this is the skin that you're going to get on the pass, and you can see how this one is electrified as well. This one is called the Mana Charged Armor Set, and it has a matching gauntlet. This gauntlet will be on the Guild Wars reward pass, and as ever there is three weapons. The sword is the first one, that will be on the free side of the event track. The axe is next, that will be on the premium side of the event track, and the hammer will be in its own pop-up deal as well. So there will be quite a few pop-up deals throughout this event, and these are the customization. So this is the hair customization, this crown, and you can see this one has its own electrified effect, so you could put this with any skin and still get that electrified effect that you're going to get from the armor set. And then this one is an eye customization. I'm told it's an eye customization. It looks like face paint to me, but this is apparently the eye customization. And these ones are earrings. They're not really earrings really, are they? But this is the ear customization, and then you'll be able to get this hair color off of the event pass as well. And finally, the cape. This owl on the cape will be animated. Here's what it looks like in the game and the concept art as well. This is an incredibly cool cape. I am excited to get this one. It will be on the free side of the event track. And that is it. That is all of the customizations you will find in this event. That is all of the enemies you will find in this event, and that is it from me today. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have been James B09. Good luck out there.